tomorrow is our next live TV taping right here at the Wrestle Center, and fresh off the heels of an awesome episode 78, our first ever tables match. And when we started Memphis Wrestling, I did not know that we would spend so much money on smashing tables of all things. But anyways, welcome to the live reaction, everybody. Thanks for joining me in the episode chat. It was a lot of fun, a lot of crazy stuff as usual happening here on Memphis Wrestling. And while you guys are filing in to ask your questions and give your reaction of today's episode, I wanted to go ahead and tell you that tomorrow, right here at the Wrestle Center, that Sunday, August 21st, the Hall of Famer Teddy Long is coming to Memphis Wrestling, and he's coming to lay down the law on the Hollywood Clique and Jimmy Blaylock. And also, if you follow us on Twitter and on Instagram and all that stuff, then you've seen that Teddy Long is not only coming to lay down the law on Hollywood Jimmy Blaylock, the Hollywood Clique, and Crooked Ray Sanders, I'm sure, but also he has a brand new talent initiative where he's bringing Will Allday back to Memphis Wrestling. Cam Cole is coming to Memphis Wrestling. Bashley Bones will make her Memphis Wrestling debut tomorrow right here at our television taping. So get your tickets right now at championshipwrestlingmemphis.com. You can save $5 off, not off, but off each ticket. $5 off each ticket by using the code PLAYA when you check out. That's P-L-A-Y-A, holla at a playa. And also you can go to grindcitymedia.com/podcast, and you can listen to Teddy Long on the Grind City Wrestling Podcast with myself, E-Rock, Eric McMahon, and Devin Walker. And he had some great stories. He even laid out a huge discount this week, 78% off the tickets. I almost had a heart attack. But in honor of episode 78 today, that deal is gone, but you can still save $5 per ticket using the code PLAYA, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun. Let me get caught up here. Welcome, everybody. Happy Saturday once again. If you have a question or a comment about today's Memphis Wrestling, go ahead and put it in here. We'll talk about it for a couple of minutes, and we'll run down what to expect next week, because a big main event was announced. And when I mean big, I mean huge. These two individuals are two of the biggest men ever, and they're going to face next week. But Lurvy says, great show as always, Dustin. The Posse, they seem to have ran out of challenges from popular tag teams. When will they defend them against tag teams from the other side of the mat? Cobra, nice KO. Boom! I really like to see King Cobra knocking somebody out, especially when it's a money mark. But yes, the Posse defended the tag team titles successfully against Country Rock. Did they do it fair and square? Absolutely not. But who will be the next contenders for the Memphis Wrestling Tag Team Championships? And I'm sure that we're going to see that coming up pretty soon here on Memphis Wrestling. So more on that story as it develops. But I'll ask you guys, I'll bounce it back to you. Who challenges the Posse next for the Memphis Wrestling Tag Team titles? Lurvy also says today's episode should have been subtitled, Get Jimmy Blaylock. Melvin, what's up? I have a new name for Nyx, Miss Goddess Nyx. I am a big fan of Nyx. Nyx will be here live tomorrow at our TV taping, and there is no telling who butt she's going to kick after what DDT did to her this week on Memphis Wrestling. Robin says the Coliseum feature was awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Robin. Man, that was awesome. I think this was the first time we showed you inside those locker rooms. I know that we've been up and down the halls, we've been in the bowl, we've been on the outskirts of the Coliseum, inside, outside, catwalk, but I think that was the first time we gave you a look inside the locker rooms at Mid-South Coliseum, and you could see that the windows and mirrors and stuff were smashed out and all that, but that could be easily cleaned up during a renovation process. But also that was the Superstars locker room, so Jerry Lawler's locker room and some of the feature attractions that would come into Mid-South Coliseum, that's where they changed. Now, there's also much larger locker rooms where you would have a whole bunch of the other wrestlers in the undercard at, but those lockers were the feature attraction locker rooms. But yes, we always love going to the Coliseum. Michael says, what's going on? Mempho Peoples, what's going on, Michael? I really appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming on here. Ben says, as always, y'all put together some great shows. Thanks, Ben. We've got another good one planned for you tomorrow. Can't wait to see you there. Brody says, Dustin, how did you see the picture of me in my Memphis Wrestling t-shirt yesterday? I follow the Madonna Learning Center on Instagram, and they were posting you up. And I believe Facebook as well. So shout out to the Madonna Learning Center. Shout out to Brody the Rockstar, man. You coming to watch Memphis Wrestling live tomorrow? Keith says, what about the challenge Ryan Rembrandt made? I tell you something else. He made a big mistake to climb in the ring against the master of Fat Jitsu. Now, the Fat Boy Challenge. He was targeting me. Like, I've got Pudgy on vacation and all that kind of stuff. So I think Ryan Rembrandt has some sort of body dysmorphia to where if you're not as shredded as remarkable Ryan Rembrandt, then he thinks you're fat, I guess. But you see how that came back to him today when he made the open challenge for the Fat Boy Challenge, and the master of Fat Jitsu answered and made short work of Ryan Rembrandt. Man, that was awesome. So K Toomer not only laid down the smack onto Ryan Rembrandt, but headed to the desk and he accepted the challenge from Big Con. He says he's the biggest, he's the baddest, he's the hungriest, and he's going one-on-one with Big Con next week right here on Memphis Wrestling. And I ask you guys, K Toomer, can he do it again? He's defeated Rhino. He's defeated Mads Kruger. Come on, man. Big Con is next? Holy crap, look out for K Toomer, the big man. I did think the Fat Boy Challenge was funny, though. On deck with Titanic, what's up? He says, another great show. Thank you, brother. Michael Wade says, Dustin, Mike Anthony just challenged you again. Either take the match or fly me in. Mike Anthony ain't afraid to die fighting you. I could imagine that there might be some sort of fight one day between myself and Mike. Don't know if it'd be a match, but I'll tell you, my temper, I think, has leveled out over the years, especially now that I'm not in the ring all the time. So my temper has kind of settled just a little bit, but I do know that there's going to be a time where Mike Anthony is picking and poking and doing all the wrong things at the wrong time, and then it's going to boil me over. So I don't know if I can take Mike Anthony, but I can tell you one thing. I've been this close to punching him right in his face. So Lurvy says, Tennessee seems to be thriving state for pro wrestling, Memphis Wrestling in Memphis, NWA Nashville, the other side of Tennessee State. Oh man, so you've got Dr. Tom Pritchard and Glenn Jacobs out in Knoxville. Also, we're on television in Cookeville. So there's some television all over the state of Tennessee, but I think it's definitely thriving right here in Memphis Wrestling. And if you haven't heard, I'm about to tell you. It's 2 weeks, Thursday, September 1st. That's the 9th month and the first day. So that's 901 day, and we're doing it up big at the 901 day Grizz Bash with the Memphis Grizzlies, 8-Ball, MJG, the Jukers, and of course, live Memphis Wrestling, and it's all free. Not only is the event free outside at FedEx Forum on September 1st from 5 to 8, but also the parking is free. You can park in the garage absolutely free. Free event, free parking, free Memphis Wrestling. Mads Kruger is returning to Memphis Wrestling to ruin 901 day. But I ask you, can the Gun Show save the day? Boom! That's going down September 1st at FedEx Forum, the 901 day Grizz Bash. For more information, you can go to grizzlies.com or championshipwrestlingmemphis.com. It's all posted there. Absolutely free. You do not need a ticket. It's happening at FedEx Forum. You need to be there. Live music, family fun, free Memphis Wrestling. It's going to be awesome. Jared, yes, Mike does have a lot of issues. Keith says, I hope Hollywood Click gets what they deserve tomorrow. If I know Teddy Long like I think I do, and I do, it's definitely going down tomorrow. What's up, Keith? How are you? Michael, fly me in to take on Ryan Rembrandt. The Fat Boy Challenge. Sylvester, you should have a new t-shirt made called Trailer Park Barbie. Great save by Cassandra. I love Trailer Park Barbie. That is hilarious. I can only imagine how many people we would offend by using that. Larry says, Ryan Rembrandt asked for a fight with a fat person. There's the old saying, be careful what you ask for. You're exactly right. Same thing with Mark Southern. I'm telling you, Money Mark got punched right out by King Cobra today. I love it. Let's see here, Keith. I think they should fire the Hollywood Clicks referee. That would give the wrestlers a fair enough chance in their matches. Yes, so what's going on now is the attorneys are involved. So just stay tuned. We're working on this. If Hollywood Jimmy Blaylock did not have such good attorneys, then of course Ray Sanders would be fired right off the jump. Robin says, do you think Triple H will do a great job? Yes, I think he already is. I mean, come on, it ain't that hard. You've got the best talent in the entire world. You are the #1 company in the entire world. How hard could it be to write good, creative storylines? Michael says, come on, Dustin, what's it going to take for you to say yes to the challenge? For Mike to mess with Maria like Van Vicious did. Whoa, he better not do that. Also, big shout out to Mike Anthony. We're talking a lot about him. He is the best here, man. Mike Anthony is not only the best inside the squared circle, but he is competing today for the first time ever on stage in Tupelo, Mississippi in the men's physique division. So Mike's going to step on stage and, I mean, the dude's got a great physique, so today he's going to put it to the test and he's going to compete in the NPC, the National Physique Committee. So if you guys are interested in that, there is a live stream where the NPC and you can watch Mike live on the stage, man. Bo says, was Jimmy legit getting those hands from that fan? Yes. Yes, absolutely. You going? See you, brother. Thanks, Ryan. We're up here working at the Wrestle Center, guys. Yes, that was a fan that attacked Jimmy. We had to escort her out of the building. Yeah. Jared, I sure do wish Skylar was back. Sorry, Jared. Not going to happen. Melvin, any news about MJF coming back to AEW? I heard he's coming back very soon, and I'd love to see him in Memphis Wrestling. Lurvy, before Justin Klein mouthed off at me last week on the chat, there was another manager I had a chat with. He's looking for a job in the NWA. His name is Red Tyler, all right? Keith says, when does Derek King come back to the other side of wrestling? Hopefully soon. He was cheated into that position anyway. Michael says, yes, Lurvy, Coach Klein ain't nothing if you and I could beat him. What's up, Grand? How are you? Kevin says, hello, Dustin. This is Kevin Martin from Brinkley, Arkansas. Great show today. Dustin on CW30 Memphis. K. Toomer shut Ryan Renbrand up after he made that comment about fat, overweight people. Yeah, the last person you want to mess with is the master of fat jitsu, K. Toomer. So anyways, I'm going to wrap things up, guys and gals. If you have any questions or any comments and you're watching this at a later time, we always come back and we interact with you even on the text and all that kind of stuff. So go ahead and do that. Be sure to like and subscribe. That always helps us out. And tomorrow, that's Sunday, August the 21st, we are live right here at the Wrestle Center with the Hall of Famer, Teddy Long. You'll want to be here at 12:30 to meet him. I promise you. There's some guys and gals in the business, when you meet them, it kind of, it might be a letdown or a little bit of a disappointment. But Teddy Long is not one of those guys. You're going to be a bigger Teddy Long fan just for seeing him and meeting him. He is incredible. He's here live, 12:30 VIP meet and greet, 1:45 bell time. It is going to be fun. ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com. You can save $5 per ticket by using the code word PLAYA. If MJF comes back to AEW, it would help AEW ratings, I'm sure. Lurvy says, Michael Ward, I was going to say ferocious to describe Bad News Allen. He made Mike Anthony look like a house cat. He was dangerous in the ring. Hey, Bad News Brown looks like very similar, different body styles, obviously, but I can see where you guys are going with that. Destiny says, what a show. Total Memphis love. Mike Anthony was there representing, and then to see King Cobra actually in the ring, priceless. Thanks, Destiny. I really appreciate that. I hope you guys are having fun out at the shows at the Irvine Improv in California. That looks like a lot of fun. I know they have one on the same day tomorrow, so if you guys are in Cali, check out the United Wrestling Network and Championship Wrestling. And if you're in the Mid-South, anywhere within a couple of hour radius, I would say you'd want to be here tomorrow. Check this out. Eden Kane, Maine, sent $1.91. Thank you, brother. Really appreciate that, and I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I'll tell you, next week, I have to look at the lineup, but I do know that K. Toomer goes one-on-one with Big Con, and I think we start to see a little bit of the Shark Boy stuff starting to air, because we had Shark Boy before. So thank you so much for that. Eden Kane, Maine, and Brody the Rockstar. I hope that lady that got attacked by me is going to be okay. Won't be here next week, Mempho. Traveling next weekend. Keith says, holla playa. It's the Mac Militant. What? Destiny, thank you so much. She just said $9.99. That's like buying a ticket. That's what I'll do with that money, is I will buy a general admission ticket, and then I am going to give it to somebody on behalf of you, Destiny. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Rob says, I missed what looked like a great episode. Yeah, you can actually go back and watch it. Let me show you guys this too real quick. Hold on. What did I do with it? Give me just a second, guys. All right, so here's what I'll do for you. All right, so this is our VIP lanyard for tomorrow. So it's the Holla Holla Hall of Famer. It's a great autograph item to where Teddy Long can autograph it, but it's a lanyard, a VIP lanyard that you put around your neck there. And so I'll tell you what, so the next 5 tickets that we sell that has the code word PLAYA, just by general admission, and I'll go ahead and upgrade you to VIP absolutely free just for joining this live stream. Looking forward to hearing you and Maria next week. Destiny, Maria is back, and I can only imagine how she's going to open up the show. I might have to bleep her. I watched some of the Waiting live reaction, all right? Love Memphis professional wrestling every week. Great matches, great interviews. Thank you, Keith. I really appreciate it. One more time, championshipwrestlingmemphis.com. The next 5 general admission tickets that are sold with the code word PLAYA, I'm going to hook you up with a VIP absolutely free, and I will see you right here at the Wrestle Center tomorrow, August 21st. Oh, yeah! And then I'm going to see you next week right here on YouTube, and then also, of course, the television stations across the Mid-South that we're on. Be at the Dyer County Fair. Dyer County Fair, that's on a Saturday night, September 10th. That's going to be awesome. I look forward to seeing you out there, Robin. Make sure you say hello so I'll see you. It's going to be busy, but it'll be a lot of fun. Great show today. Jared, thank you so much. Gosh, what was I about to say? Dyer County Fair. Yes, we just closed the Jackson Fair in Jackson, Tennessee. So West Tennessee State Fair on the 16th of September, Dyer County Fair on the 10th of September, and just hopefully that's the start of a lot more of the fairs in and around the Memphis area. So we'll see you guys next week. Oh yeah! Or hope to see you tomorrow with the Holla Holla Hall of Famer, Teddy Long. I'm Dustin Starr saying so long, everybody. And thank you guys for the donations. That was awesome. Thank you guys so much.